Some motherfucking white ties. Me, I power hit kush till my veins pop. Smoking on this kush and got me stuck. Yeah. You know what the fuck it is, nigga. NSLNT, nigga, Ronnie Boss, nigga. We Michigan, nigga. Mr. Michigan, nigga. Where my booming niggas at, man? Grab that sack, nigga. Time to go to work, nigga. Bust it down. This how you started. You grab a big
Run boss in the building, man. Straight up out Michigan. You know what I mean? It's your boy DJ Ace. DJ the motherfucker. And we support independent artists. Southside. I got motherfuckers producer. What's happening with y'all, man?
Saginaw, born, Gunrule raised, you know what I'm saying? I'm proud to say that. Growing up in Saginaw, it all depends on what you do in Saginaw. You know what I'm saying? If you with that shit, you with that shit. I fuck with everybody, you know what I'm saying? Get money. South side, east side, west side, north side, BV, Bridgeport. That's how I was raised. You know, I went to school, I started off at CC Coulter. Shout out to Miss George. She know who she is. You know what I'm saying? Miss Falk. Shout out to Miss Schaefer. CC Coulter Elementary School. Weber Middle School. Then I went to Bridgeport High School, you know. Grandma and granddad moved on up. So, you know, we had got a bigger house, you know. We moved to the country, you know. We moved out the hood, moved to the country. They wasn't really feeling that Saginaw nigga like that, you know. So I got into a lot of altercations, you know. Got kicked out of Bridgeport, you know. Went to First Baptist Academy. It was like a church school, you know. What really irked my nerves about that school though was like they put me in the Bible. I was in the 10th, 9th grade when I went there. You know what I'm saying? But they put me in a Bible class with a whole bunch of 7th graders. Like I didn't know the Bible or something. I was brought up on the Bible. I know what's in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Like that really irked me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what ended my career at, at First Baptist. Oh, I was 17 when I came to Grand Rapids. Niggas in my hood know how I was getting down in my days, you know what I'm saying? I was a young nigga, you know what I'm saying, doing what I had to do to get by. But I was good at it. You know what I'm saying? I went with that beef shit. I ain't give a fuck about your turf or none of that shit, nigga. I want the money. You know what I'm saying? I knew how to get in and get out. One time I got caught up, you know what I'm saying? I was in Bay City, you know what I'm saying? Niggas from the SAG know what I'm talking about when I say Bay City, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, they called a nigga, I ain't gonna say no names, but the nigga snitched on me. You know, the nigga called me for a substantial amount of product, you know, and I was young at the time. I was 17 when I caught the little case, you know what I'm saying? And I had all my money on me and a whole bunch of big, you know, a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers called me up there. I went to the house, you know. It's a long story. I mean, I could get into it, but, you know, that's beyond the point. But anyway, you know, I got caught hemmed up, you know what I'm saying? Luckily, it was the police, you know what I'm saying? Because I had 2 burners to my head, and I ain't know what was going on. I thought I was getting robbed. I'd rather go to jail and get robbed. You know what I mean? That take a lot out your manhood to get robbed. Went to jail 2-3 months, stayed in there. You know what I'm saying? I was 17, first felony. That made me eligible for probation. You know what I'm saying? So I got on probation. You know what I'm saying? And my grandma say, you know, the life you living, you gonna go do the 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well get on up out of here and use what you got to go do something else, you know. I left Saginaw on that note. My sister came and got me. Been here ever since, nigga, 10 years and counting. The first album, Life of a Boss, you know what I'm saying, was produced by my little cousins in Saginaw. You know what I'm saying, the Troublemakers and Scotty Rob. I went down there to SAG, you know what I'm saying, and I ain't seen my little cousin them in a minute. And they had gave me one of their CDs, you know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, I ain't know shit about no local music, none of that. I know niggas would be at the store giving out their CDs, you know, or selling them. I buy it, you know what I'm saying? I'm a young nigga with some money. I help your shit out, you know what I'm saying? But I never listened to it, you know what I'm saying? I ain't know nothing about, I didn't know how deep this shit was until I got in it. Now, this is the first time I ever listened to any music besides Jeezy, Gucci, Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? It was my first local CD, my little cousin, Troublemakers. They call themselves J Squad. You know what I'm saying? And they had this song on, it was, all the songs was tight. It was 4 songs on the CD. All of them was tight, but it was just one that just like stuck in my head, you know what I'm saying? And every time I have a little cutie in the car with me, I play it. Cause you know, when you play that shit that motherfuckers never heard before and it's good, they gonna want it. I played it for, you know what I'm saying? The song was called Speechless. You know what I'm saying? It's on my album too, Life of a Boss. I think it's number 10 on the album. I started learning a little shit. He shot me a couple beats and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I linked up with my other cuz, Scotty Rob, got some beats from him. You know what I'm saying? Came to Grand Rapids, shit, and I had started fucking with my man Andy. First album, you know, I felt it was called Life of a Boss. You can get that on cdbaby.com, iTunes, Rhapsody, all that shit, Amazon, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you watch my videos on YouTube, you look at the little corner and say, buy this song, click on that shit. I liked it, but I didn't like the quality of it. Like what I was saying was shit, the beats and shit was straight, but the quality of how it sound wasn't right. Spent a lot of money on that shit too. I ended up giving away like damn near 3,000 of those CDs. I said to myself, you know, shit, the next shit I record, it got the sound right, you know what I'm saying? I linked up with motherfucking, my nigga J-Rock, RIP my nigga J-Rock, you know what I'm saying? J-Rock boss, nigga, NSL, GM all day, you know what I'm saying? Linked up with that nigga, and he was fucking with a studio on Eastern. You know what I'm saying? Right across the street from Fanny's. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know that's a reality check. He recorded, you know, he had K-Sick up in there, you know what I'm saying? And I went there, you know, I'm just there, you know, fucking with my bro, you know what I'm saying? He doing this little 1-2 thing, he freestyling and this, that, and the other. Now, this point in time, I'm serious about the music shit. I'm like, I want my shit to be right. I'm not recording shit if it ain't right, if it don't sound right. I'm not recording it. You know what I'm saying? So bro did his thing, and the next day bro went and got the CD. He came back out, we put it in, and I'm listening to it like, nigga, this shit sound like the industry shit. Damn, this shit sound good as fuck. That's when bro really introduced me to K-Sick. You know what I'm saying? My nigga J-Rock did that shit, you know what I'm saying? My nigga J-Rock name gave me Ronnie Boss and everything. Everybody always called me Lil Ronnie. You know what I'm saying? My nigga J-Rock say, nigga, we gonna call you Ronnie Boss, nigga. From now on. He was real talented though, you know what I'm saying? I'm listening to shit he doing. There was something about him. I'm like, this little nigga knows something. You know what I'm saying? Cause mind you, like, I'm getting familiar with this music shit, you know what I'm saying? This recording shit, and your shit gotta sound right, and that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? But it was something about him, like, we got in the studio, made a song called The Recipe. It was me, D Get It, P to the G, Lil J-Rock Boss, J-Rock Boss, all 5 of us got on that song. It's called The Recipe. It's on I See Dead People Volume 2. That was my first song I recorded with K-Sick. You know what I'm saying? That shit was hot.